The library beneath the lake, in the village of Stilmere, where the fog never fully lifts and the stars always seem just a little closer. There's a lake so still it reflects the sky like polished glass. Nobody swims in it. Nobody sails. The elders say it's bottomless. The children say it whispers. But everyone agrees on one thing. Books float to the surface during full moons. Not soaked, not ruined, just there, waiting. Alawan was 12 when she found her first book, Atlas of Forgotten Dreams. It appeared at dawn, resting in the reeds, its cover dry as bone and warmer than the air. She brought it home, and when she opened it, words rearranged themselves right before her eyes, as if the story was rewriting itself just for her. She didn't tell anyone. Instead, she waited for the next full moon. It came, another book. This time, The Cloudsmith's Apprentice. More followed, The Language of Shadows, a manual on stars that never existed, The Quiet Hour, each story stranger than the last. Eventually, she couldn't help it. She told her best friend, Noel. He didn't believe her until he saw one himself. So the two of them started a ritual. Every full moon, they'd sit on the dock, toes skimming the water, thermos of cocoa between them, waiting. Sometimes a book appeared in moments, sometimes not until the sky turned pink. They read. They whispered theories. They argued over whether someone or something was choosing the books. And one night, Noel asked the question they'd both been avoiding. What if they come from down there? They stared at the glassy surface, silent, listening. Eventually, they both leaned in, closer and closer, until the dock creaked and the water answered. Not with a splash, not with a voice, but with a single glowing ripple like a breath just beneath the surface. Then another, then a light. It pulsed, dim and golden, like a lantern underwater. And then something rose. A staircase, stone, dripping, older than the village itself. And it wasn't rising, it was being revealed, as though the lake was pulling back a curtain of illusion. Elowen and Noel didn't hesitate. They stepped down. Beneath the surface, air shimmered like a bubble around them. They could breathe, though the water pressed in on all sides like glass. The staircase wound downward, slowly, endlessly, until it opened into a domed chamber filled with bookshelves. Shelves upon shelves. Endless, spiraling, suspended in water like constellations made of ink and parchment. A library, a living one. The books blinked. Yes, blinked. Some yawned open. Some whispered to each other. Some glowed faintly, waiting to be chosen. A woman stood at the center, older than time, perhaps, or maybe no older than Elowen's mother. It was impossible to tell. You found the way, she said. Her voice sounded like pages turning. Who are you? Elowen asked. I am the keeper, she said, but not forever. One day, someone else will be. She looked at them both. You may each choose one. Only one? Noel asked. Only now, she replied. More will come, but choose what speaks. They wandered in opposite directions. The books hummed like bees. Elowen's fingers drifted past glowing spines and titles in languages she didn't know until she stopped in front of one that was blank, utterly blank. She touched it, and her name appeared on the cover. Noel chose one with a map that pulsed like a heartbeat. They turned back, and the keeper was gone. So was the chamber. They were on the dock again, the books dry in their laps, the lake still, except now it whispered louder. They returned every full moon. Never again did they see the staircase, but the books kept coming, and their own books began to grow. Each time they read them, new chapters appeared, because the story wasn't finished. Not yet. And somewhere beneath the lake, the library waited for its next keeper, the end.